remember the first time I saw them arrive. They came dressed in fine cloth and shining steel. In their hands were weapons, in their eyes a calmness that was supposed to be peace. I could feel the contradiction immediately. Though they did not speak it aloud, peace carried on the back of war. I walked silently, watching the land new. I could feel the tension in the rivers and the trees. Even the wolves hesitated at the edge of the clearing. I knew they would not ask, I knew they would not negotiate. And yet still, the words of their peace rang out like a bell. Lay down your children, your culture, your ways or die. I saw the bones of the land, remember the fires and teeth, the claws and chains. And I understood the true measure of intention. They said they came to protect, but what they protected was not life, it was power, and only power. I walked among the animals and the people who did not submit. Their fear was sharp, like the edge of a blade pressed against the skin. And I could feel the law arriving behind the weapons. Not a law that shields, not a law that listens, but a law that multiplies imbalance. It rewarded submission and punished survival. I could see it shaping which life would be shielded, which left exposed. Then I saw clearly how this privilege was passed to those willing to accept it. Across colors, across names, across generations. I remember the teachings. White buffalo calf, Lemon's words came back to me, vibrating in my mind. Ceremony is not just ritual, it is the tether of generations. The living, the dead, and the unborn meet in a single moment of responsibility. The 7 generations are not a story to be repeated, they are a measurement of intention. A breaking system for the heart and the hand. Without ceremony, steel moves faster than memory. Without ceremony, fire burn beyond the path it was meant to warm. Without ceremony, law becomes armor for the powerful, now shield for life. I felt the web beneath my feet. Grandmother's spider had not been idle. Every thread, every life was responding. Pull one, and the tremor travels generations. Pull 100, and the land begins to bend. I felt the great peacemaker in the wind. Peace is not enforced, it is maintained by listening longer than comfort allowed. By observing without claiming, by sustaining balance without domination. And yet here were the newcomers, tools, weapons, words written on paper, all multiplying in balance. They did not move with awareness of what they carry or what they destroy. The missions, the promises, the laws, all the tools of control, disguised as protection. I could see it in the eyes of those who survived and those who vanished. I did not intervene, I could not, but I watched, I remembered. I let the intention of their actions settle into my awareness. Nothing was hidden, everything was visible. Like you knew how to look, the bears were strong, given authority without ceremony. The wolves were punished, their memory erased. Privilege was assigned to compliance, obedience, and acceptance of the patterns imposed. Life was negotiable, power was sacred. I walked through the forest and the memory of the land, feeling the ripples of injustice, the pulse of imbalance, the quiet insistence of ceremony. I noticed the law claiming to protect, the weapons claiming to bring peace, and the people claiming submission for survival. I noticed how technology, tools, and structures multiplied every inequity, and I understood the forest remembered. The animals never forgot. I did not know what to do with this knowledge. Perhaps that is not the point. Perhaps the point is to see clearly, to feel the layers of history, intention, and consequence as they stretch behind and ahead of me. To walk in the world knowing that a balance exists, that protection is off the control. The law shields power, not life. And to carry that knowledge in my body as a reminder that observation is itself a kind of discipline.